Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the second game of our doubleheader today. We've got some Group 10 action featuring Edge, Ledob, dk9146, and Xarnax42. Joining me in the booth today is Oog. How are you doing?
Oog is doing fantastically. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to find actually us online so I can see everybody in chat.
Well, we've got some requests already from the chat asking if this is going to last until the one later tonight. Yeah, I was mentioning that as a joke before, just because that would be my luck. But no, typically when we've been practicing these, they've been lasting just under an hour with these flags, and we've seen a lot of the race. The early groups had longer ones than that, but. The one that we just had was, I think, the longest time for the previous race just now was about 1 hour and 3, and I'm hoping that we get something at least close to that today.
That's basically been the average times of my practice seeds. And of course, what we have here today is Underground Jungle, which we've had all week one. Do you mind if I go through what we're expecting today from the four runners?
Yeah, go ahead. We've got the Underground Jungle seeds. Flags.
Yep. So we have Stair Shuffle, which means that doesn't matter what stairs you go down, you don't know where you're going to end up until you get there. We have Very Fast Experience, but it's randomized, so it's off the Very Fast chart, but it's still going to tell you exactly when you get there. There's no Chest Shuffle, so in the Throne Room, you're going to get no magic keys either. So you're going to get cash, torch, and cash. And then the token will be in the search spot. The flute will be in coal, and the armor will be in Oxness. We also have random chest locations for everything else. There's 30 chests and there's 75 places they could be placed. Tri-State Treasure Guard, so if something's important, you may or may not have to fight an enemy you may not be ready to. And Tri-State Summer Sale, something might be on sale. We just don't know what it is until we find it.
All right, everybody's cleared out the throne room, about to clear out the treasury as well. Let's see what we can pick up here. We've got some gold, an herb, and some more gold on DK's side.
We have a grind. What's the bamboo pole? A torch. Oh, it's a torch grind.
Hey.
Not bad, even though you have 28 attack power.
I suppose, yeah, with the 28 attack power, it's not so...
the 28 attack power,
so
wouldn't you be like throwing a torch at like a wolf lord or something?
Oh, Silver Harp immediately just caught that on Ledob's screen. That's what we've got in the one chest that's the chest shuffle in Tantadil here. And go check the basement. Sorry, go ahead.
Dob and Xarnax are heading for that basement, and it looks like we have right out, doing exactly what I do. Find what the cave is and then get the heck out.
Especially if it's top mountain. That's that's my least favorite one to find for sure. But potentially necessary with all the stair shuffling. It might be the deepest dungeon we've seen.
However, I have noticed that the fastest runs have always been check everything on the overworld first and only go spelunking if you need to.
Yeah, you definitely want to avoid wasting time down in these dungeons like I've come to do every once in a while.
You know what, I had too, but thankfully for me, it's only been after, okay, I found every town in the 2-block radius.
Exactly, you only want to do it when it's absolutely necessary.
Couldn't agree with you more, Beef. Do you mind if I short to Beef? Do you want Supreme or do you want TV?
I'll take anyone. I'm easy, thank you. But yeah, beef is fine.
Beef is fine because then it lets me get to play the Where's the Beef thing.
Oh, I love it.
Beautiful. Okay, good.
You've got Edge having hit level 6. It kind of seemed to happen pretty quickly here. No, it's 7 now, so we've got Hurtmore and Outside.
Same with Xarnax. Xarnax at level 7. So let's see. 32 points. Level 8, 44 points. 1, 1, 11, 16, Radiant, Stop Spell, and Return. Not only did they get the high attack power start, but this is one of the quickest I've seen as far as getting to the first 8 levels.
Yeah, and you always love seeing. I mean, look, if I had to pick 5 spells that I would want to get, these are probably right up there. Maybe one of the heal spells instead of stop spell or something like that. But I mean, stop spell can always come in handy.
I would take Stop Spell over Return because you can always find wings somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Take that Stop Spell out, give me my heal more, and yeah, you have what I need. Especially Stair Shuffle. The Radiant and Stair Shuffle is the most, useful thing in the world. And we found the Jerk on Xarnax. So just southwest of the castle is Jerk. And we have Swamp North, just south right, or southeast. And yet, Flower Power, you can get a Jet or a Slog. Just because they got to level 9 in the first 60 doesn't mean level 10's not at 1200 XP.
I called a race the other day that had quite the large gap between, I think it was 14 and 15. Just the biggest gap you ever seen.
I ran one earlier this week that had a 681 between 5 and 6. And your power was such that you were only really attracting Charlock enemies at that point.
Oh no.
Yeah, I re-rolled that thing really. Ziggy says, week 1 flags, you can get both in 1 seed. You can get a Slet or a Jog. I would go for the Slet myself, where it's slow at the start and then just picks up afterwards. Because the Jog really, really drains you. Because you get the nice, quick start. And then it's like, oh god, is this thing ever going to be over? But we have Rimmeldar on Xarnax screen, and Xarnax gets a Dragon Scale in the vanilla chest.
Yeah, Edge and Cole just picked up a hand axe and a large shield as well. Picked up the Fairy Flute also.
Of course, the Fairy Flute, that's always going to be there.
Yeah, and with 96 HP, it's... and you got 96 HP and hurt more, there's not too many treasure guards that are going to be giving you any trouble anyway.
Not only that, look at everybody by level 9. They're already in the orange. Yeah. Everybody has 9 or 10 heal mores to start with. And I'm just going to turn in that Silver Harp. He's going to make it rain with the staff. Gale Guy, that is, even though it just says accelerating versus decelerating seed, just that phrase itself brings up a great conversation. Sayaka says, imagine having a heal, and I agree with you 100%, Sayaka.
Yeah, it's the only thing missing right now.
Scarlet Shadow, this seed, you need to get out on the map and find Hoxless right now. And I agree with you there as well. DK finds the Jerk. Let's see what's in the back of Rimmeldar. We have Xarnax there. Freebie Cave.
Freebie. Just some gold, but not always unwelcome.
Not always unwelcome, just too bad it's in the back. Oh, but it's neighbor to... Neighbor Charlock is there. I love those scenes where I walk out the door and see the big C right outside. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, that's not the neighbors you want.
No, because it's always like, oh, it's so close. Oh, this seat's gonna be horrible to be able to get into there.
Yeah, that swamp probably reeks too.
Well, I mean, there's only so much dragon poop to go around before everything gets toxic, right?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's another town just to the north. Oh no, sorry. Yes, we've seen that. That's right. That's Rim.
Edge finds Toxness. Blue Dragon says, go home. You're not a ninja.
And I need to prove himself first.
He must prove himself first. DK picks up the copper sword and the chainmail. It's really funny, they're already in the double digits for experience, but nobody's had a chance to pick up much of anything.
Everybody's buying clothes and bamboo poles like they're going out of style.
Right?
It's unfortunate, too, that it doesn't look like anything super nice has rolled down that much. I think I saw a flame... Did I see Flame Sword for maybe half price or so?
When you see the summer sale, what do you want discounted?
I mean, I just got done doing a seed where I could buy the Flame Sword, the Magic Armor, and the Silver Shield for under 1,000 gold. So
well, there you go. That's what you want.
But if I had to pick, I don't know. I have a penchant for the Magic Armor myself.
I love the Magic Armor because if you don't know you're going to get the armor in Hawksness, you're going to want as much heal walk as you can.
Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I'm thinking a little bit more along the lines of a standard seed where you don't know where that armor is. Because now that you mention that, yeah, it's probably smarter to go for a flame sword than anything else, or even the silver shield if it's super discounted.
Super discounted silver shield's good, but you can make do with the large shield any day of the week. So I agree with you on the flame sword.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking along the lines of we know exactly where the armor is in this flag set.
And it's not like we're always going to have this flag set. So, I mean, I understand that thought is the more prevalent that goes through. Get the magic armor because we don't know where the real heal walk's going to be.
Yeah.
Take a look. We're in the orange for almost all of the strength, agility, hit points, and magic points for everybody by level 11.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the difference in Ladob's stats as well, having gone with the strength. Was it HPMP build?
HPMP build. Exactly. Like if my build were like that, right now I would have that 86, and I'd probably have over the 80s in agility. Hey, Big Slamu, just because it's in a book doesn't mean it's true. That's been usurped by Wikipedia. If it's on Wikipedia, it's true. We know this. Did you notice that we have 5 deaths between the 4 runners?
I did not notice that, actually. I think we're about to get some more, though. It looks like Xarnax is venturing down into the mountain cave here under Tantagel. I see Ladob found the tablet cave.
Tablet cave has diamond room in it. And there we go. That's home for Ladob. Baby breath on the golem. A cursed belt. Hey, a gold man. There you go. I still kill them. Unless I don't need to buy anything anymore.
Yeah, I always like when you get to the point where those are an easy kill and you can just say, you know, hey, cha-ching, gold chest.
Cha-ching. Imagine if they didn't disappear from one of those as a treasure guard. And you got a gold man as a treasure guard. Like, imagine gold man being able to guard Hawksness.
Oh, there you go.
There's the silver.
Here, Edge is going back in for another round here.
And we have Glum. Oh, he has the fairy flute.
And he has the flute. Oh, and the crit.
Xarnax is in the crap room in Charlotte, the one that has like 5 different
Oh no.
Yeah. He finds the bottom of... Oh, nothing there, though. Why are you checking the rest? There's only 2 places there could be anything, Xarnax. And you already saw
Edge
that.
picking up the armor. Yeah, here he's running back. Just wants to waste another couple MP on the Radiant, I think. Or maybe he just wants to get his money's worth on the rating.
Hey, if it's worth the magic points, you do what you need to do. Edge is our first player with Heel Walk.
Yep, heads on in to find Swamp North here. Just checking for chests quickly.
And with the Fighter's Ring and the big swing, we are already looking at 42, 124 attack power. He's found the jerk. Oh, the bottom left cave, or the bottom left chest in good old Cantlin is just a herb today. Oh, dying with a purpose. I see a gold grind on Xarnax screen.
Yep, gonna gear up. I don't think Xarnax has been to Hawksness yet, actually, as well, so...
Oh. Only got the hand axe and the chainmail at the moment. Yeah, large sword, broadsword, large shield, and Erdrick's armor. Right now, as far as everything goes, Edge definitely has the lead.
Yeah, just gonna let him reach out a little bit more, do a little bit more free exploring, especially once you get a heal spell. We still haven't found any heal spells by level 11. I mean, we haven't moved on to 12 yet, but we've kind of been stuck without any healing except for the herbs.
Interesting. It must not be a walk if Edge is going to get Gwaelin with a 27 south, 13 east. Unless Edge hasn't found coordinates yet, it's just preemptively. That would be why. Okay. Because I see those coordinates and I just leave the princess in her cell.
Yeah.
And then get stumped trying to walk it and then go save her.
I don't know that we've seen any treasure cards yet, actually, as well, so... I know it might be on for some and not for others, but I'm always a fan of when you know they're on, or at least when you suspect they're on. I'm a fan of just walking around till you hit the same enemy on the tile.
I've done that before several times. I love it too. Princess Rescue is more useful than normal because Gwaelin's Love will tell you what you need for the next level. But at this point, you can already, Edge with the sword and the Fighter's Ring can already do 6 to 12 on the Dragon Lord at level 11. DK has the stones.
No, I didn't quite notice what chest they were in. But we're, okay, top grave right now. Okay, perfect.
Is that another, is that? It's the big swing, both in the top.
Oh, wow. Grab the fairy flute now as well.
That might have swung all of this into DK's favor right now.
Absolutely. I can't remember if he's found Hawksness either.
Well, when he does, we know he can take down.
Yeah.
Do you find you see other people's decisions when they're playing a game and they inform the next seed you play?
Oh, I think it's one of the reasons that I like getting into the commentary booth and watching everyone else do these races, is so that I can pick up on all the little tricks and hear everybody's rationale on what they've done.
Yep, absolutely. But you know what's really funny? Usually by this point, even though it's only 18 minutes in, usually by this point, Somebody's done something that's made both of the commentators pause and write down, and we need to ask this person about this. Everybody has been playing a very, very logical and safe game that there's been no outrageous chances taken yet.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times when I look at each of the players, they've been pretty close to being at the same level, even, and you know, at least being in the same realm as far as you know, they're reaching the same plateaus around the same time. It looks like.
Well, DK has just found Hawksness.
Oh, now it's going to start to be a runaway.
DK takes the lead with this win. With the fairy flute too. Erdrick's sword swinging for 122.
With the coordinates very countable as well, it's going to be a quick couple turn-ins, quick couple levels with this golem as well.
And there's the armor. Oh, it's oh, with the baby breath, he's just swinging.
Oh wow! This golem's being nice today.
And there's level 13. 3, 1, 1, 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to be a level?
Well, I know certainly we're still waiting for the other of the heal spells.
I mean, that simple heal is much more important than having the heal more, especially when it comes to the Dragon Lord.
Oh no, heal more is there. Oh, I didn't realize.
He's just looking for repel.
Yeah, I think it was Scarlet Shadow said in the chat that I think the play is going to be for DK to just grind this golem to death and then just go win.
I think that's the best possible play that you could do right now.
We've seen a few, especially considering we've seen a few of the multi-path rooms down in the mountain cave on the way to get. Well, I think just under Tantagel, right? And
Yeah.
so you can imagine that Charlock's not going to be that long.
Charlock's basically one of these things is going to take us right to the basement. Which one is it going to be? And you're hoping it's the right because it's the quickest one to get to. DK's at 14 and almost has everything necessary.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up the token now.
As long as he remembers, because I'll do this all the time. I'll write down, okay, where did I leave? What's a landmark around it? And how do I pick up the count once I get back? That river.
Yeah, and I always end up getting around to somewhere, and I second guess myself every single time.
And then you do the 9 loop?
Yep.
There we go. Yep. We have the 9 loop. Drakima is not a pressure guard. There we go. There's the token.
There it is.
There's the token. Back down to Hawksness to grind some more. Get at least to 15, maybe to 16. It would take a catastrophe right now, and I'm saying this right now. It would take a catastrophe for DK to not be the winner on this one.
Yeah, I can't say I disagree with that at all. It certainly is his to lose right now.
Edge is going to find the stones very soon because he has finally found the top of. Finally found the top. So he should be running into a Star Wyvern. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Edge wasted 5 minutes spelunking Mountain. With speed hacked flute his life, Without speed hacks, everything in this game is too slow. But then again, just me. Fast text and speed hacks.
I've felt that way too, especially I'll say after having played a little bit of Final Fantasy 1 randomizer lately. When I come back to play this one, even just the movement seems pretty slow. I enjoy it though, frankly, because it I don't know. I just find the pace of this game to be pretty fun and chill and relaxing personally.
I find the play pace to be exactly as you described it. I find the text pace, because I'm not a fast reader. Like, if we were doing speed hacks, like speed text, I'd be able to keep up with what happened, like what you got and stuff, because I'm used to it. I'm just not used to being slowed down by the text.
Yeah, it always put me off as a viewer before I started to play this game. It always put me off because I wouldn't know where in the text box to look to see where the important words were, and it always would flash too quickly for me to see it. But when you know what you're looking for, it's definitely something that I don't know that I could play without.
And this commercial break on Edge's stream is brought to you by Jerry's Roadkill Cafe. You kill 'em, we grill 'em.
Chuck Testa approved.
Yep, DK's just wailing away. I think we got 15 on DK here.
Yeah, it looks like 7, 3, 2, 20. Repel.
He can go.
Yeah, for sure. He's
it.
Yeah, the return right away.
Mm-hmm. Even Scarlet's like, go time! Let's get the drop of rainbow so we can initiate psychedelic water. Oh my god, what town is that? I did not notice what town was right in top.
Yeah, that's Remilder, yeah.
Doesn't matter, that's called a heal and repel right outside the door. Wyverns for the ethical treatments of humans. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I will support Weth. Where can I make my donation? And DK is in. Going left first.
Yeah, we're expecting this to be pretty short.
Hedge comes back from commercial only to be taken by the police.
Oh no.
Immediately realizing that's the middle of the bottom floor of mountain and getting out of the way.
Yeah, and there's nothing in any chest that he would want, so there's not even bothered to check if there's a chest at the end of that. Just immediately backing out, coming back up to the top stairs.
There's three more stairs here.
Yeah, I agree, Flower Power. We're only not even 30 minutes in, and these stats are insane today.
This is my kind of seed. That's all I gotta say. Oh, and that brings us to the dumb room.
Oh no. Maybe a little bit more of a potential labyrinth than we thought, or that I thought.
Well, don't forget, we still have the whole right side to go as well. They went left first. That right door could be straight downstairs. Because left here just brought us back to the bottom here. This is the room, this is the pathway between downstairs and Judge's table, correct?
Yes. This is where you would diverge from the normal path to the Dragon Lord, going down to where the Judge's table, yeah.
Okay. So it might be the right...
That's how I remember that room. Could be.
Ladob has the stones now. And it is the right side. That was Vanilla Heart room.
Yeah, that's right.
Grade 5, I guess it's called. Sherlock 5, complete bust. Personally, I'd be hitting outside, grabbing more magic, and be jumping out. But then again, I did not check this one. No. The 5 stairs of grave.
Oh no.
The Lunky Doodle. And then to the grave diamond room. Well, so it's somewhere in this labyrinth because that just brought us to the right.
Right back to the right, yeah.
Oh, man. Is it bottom left? No.
Nope.
Where could it be? I always try and check the middle stairs first, especially if I come up on that top left. U room?
Yeah, the U room.
That's an interesting play. Unless that was the other side of the U room.
I think it might have been.
This is not a fun Sherlock at all.
No, it's
Edge now has the rainbow
it
drop.
certainly isn't. Yeah, Ladob is heading into Sherlock as well right now.
Oh, wow. It is a flower power seed. It ended up being in the end, yes. Now I know what to expect at 8.
Yeah, it looks like Ladob is spending MP like this is a bit of an exploratory grind and explore run and not an actual run here.
I have no problem finding my way to the bottom and then coming back and doing it again.
Oh, for sure. I've kind of learned to do that myself in my practice.
Absolutely. It's completely worth it if you ask me, but not many people do, and I don't blame them.
It always feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'd rather, once I'm ready to get the Dragon Lord, I'd rather just know exactly where I'm going.
Exactly, yeah. Once I know I'm going for it, my heart starts pounding a little. You get the little adrenaline rush of oh my god, okay, we're gonna do this, and then takes that extra mini heart attack away of I don't know where to go. Oh, DK's reached the bottom now.
Bottom, finally. Yeah, but that was 5 minutes at the bottom. Granted, everybody else is gonna take that 5 minutes, but
you never know. And after having spent so long here, you're kind of looking at the race room, thinking, "Oh my goodness, is somebody gonna snipe me right at the end here?"
I don't look at the race room. I only pull it up when I get to this room here to know whether I've already been usurped or not.
Well, looks like we've got a golem, so here comes the fairy flute again.
Wouldn't it be great if beating this golem gets level 16 too?
Wouldn't that be the icing on the cake?
It'd be beautiful. But it's not.
Oh well.
But there's still 12 heal mores, and this can be done. We got 8 to 16 swing, which, so it's anywhere from, that's about, what, 15 swings?
Yeah, and if you're lucky, you know, you've got enough HP to get the first double.
Mm-hmm. It's not free for sure.
No, but he's got to be feeling very comfortable.
And with a couple of herbs, you can kind of... I would have swung instead of getting hit by another hurt more, but... There you go. Mike says 14 swings, 12 heal more is good chance of double. Not off the hop, though. Did we catch the first number?
I did not.
So he's at 22. Make that 35. I'm counting. 45. That was a double. That was nice. $57. $66. $75. 6 left after this. That's few more. 85. $96.
And another double.
So that's 110. Looking much better now after that double. 118. Oh, beautiful. That's 134. That 16 was a savior. $142. 155. This should be it.
Playing it safe anyway.
I would too.
Yep.
We have a GG at 36. We're going to be under 37 minutes for this. So let's get GGs out in chat for DK, please.
Yes, sir. GG's.
What a race. That's Jet Styles.
Absolutely.
$36.20 is our speed. Where do we rate off of?
Time.gg.
Racetime.gg. Final time 36.20. Sorry about the flub there, but it happens every once in a while.
That's okay. I haven't had time to get ready for this, and it's already over. So it's been a quick one. That was pretty crazy. It didn't seem like it was going to be at first, and then just all of a sudden just opened right up.
Absolutely. Well, when they were at level 8 after like 45 speed, that moment's like, oh, wait a minute, it's going to be one of these seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, Ladab has found his way and is now going to refresh.
Yeah,
Martin,
backs right out.
Yep. Finds the basement, go refresh, get ready for the final drop. At this point, the 118 makes that 125 completely viable. That is one extra heal more. And with the 127, since you're not using the death necklace anyway, that's a great chance for doubles.
Yeah, Ladab seems to be feeling good about it. And especially if you've herbed up, you might reach. Oh, Edge get into the
He's
basement as well.
downstairs though. Oh, but Edge is found downstairs. Has to do the exact same thing Ladab does.
And it looks like we've got dk9146 in the chat here with us. GG's.
GG's DK.
Thanks, Super Zoomy.
No kidding. We were like you didn't even crack 37 minutes, man. How do you feel?
Once you realize it's Super Zoomy, you start panicking once you go down every single stair in Sherlock. That's wrong, but it appears evidently maybe some of the other people are doing the same.
Actually, you're the one who avoided going in the deep spelunking in Mountain Cave, and that's why you're here before everyone else.
Yeah, no reason to go into those caves until you've found everything else, and then the only thing I'll do, like you saw, was Top of Grave, because there's 6 choices there, and Top of Grave was definitely the money play.
You know what? I found Top of Grave to be the money play many, many times. Edge is now back in Sherlock, just as Ladab is trying to find a way back to the Dragon Lord. They both did the I'm going to go find the route and then recharge and then come back in, where you just kind of went. And so that's another thing that helped you out. This will be both Edge and Ladab's second trip through Sherlock. You only took one.
Yeah, I mean, we had decent enough agility to be able to run from everything. Luckily, I've played enough to where I know most of the stairs, so I never even used a second radiant after the first ran out.
And getting to know those stairs, let me guess, you're one of those people who can do these things in the dark, right?
Oh, not stair shuffle in the dark, but I mean all the rest of the caves,
No,
absolutely.
Not stair shuffle, but vanilla stairs.
Yeah, absolutely. So, not a big one there, but of course, that path to the basement had to be the longest, most convoluted path. You had to go all the way around this grade 4 chest floor area, and then around the outer part in reverse of the normal basement 1, and all that. It was they made it as long as possible, I think.
And that's even with a lot, like most grave. Well, no, wait a minute, not most of grave, because you had the 4 rooms there, but like a lot of grave and a couple of like the Sherlock, just not big rooms, but just one staircase to another, were taken up in the Mountain Cave. So we were thinking it was actually going to be a short way into Sherlock, and boy, were we wrong.
Yeah, I had no idea what to expect, since I literally looked down one set of stairs, which was tablet, just to see where it led, and then I was like, nope, I'm done.
I do the same thing. I just hope everything's taken and stuff I didn't have to explore.
Ladab now dealing with that golem. Gonna go take on the Dragon Lord.
It's Dragon Lord time. I'll do the count. If you want to keep the interview going, that's cool. I'll do the count.
Yeah, let's. If you don't mind, I'd love to do it that way. DK, yeah. And what were the highlights of this? What was your as far as personally playing through it? What was your favorite moment or level or any kind of moment you had throughout it?
I honestly, I think my favorite moment was going south, finding the Druid Lord, getting DL2'd, going north, finding the Scorpion, getting DL2'd, and then going northeast, seeing the Metal Scorpion and getting Hurt Ward. That was the nice trifecta of enemies blowing me up at the beginning.
Right? Yeah, that didn't go unnoticed for sure.
Sorry, I'll just be interjecting with numbers.
But now let's watch these two. We got the other one getting ready to hit the DL2 over here on Edge. So yeah, let's watch this out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
36.
Those golems with baby breath were nice too.
We'll go up to 63 with that 17.
Yeah.
And a double with 9. So that's 72. Not bad at all. We're still with 9 heal mores to go. Everybody's getting to the DL around the same time. 83.
Yeah, if any of them flubs it, it's going to be wide open for the next person.
94. 110. That's a nice 16 for Ladab.
Yeah, that's funny. Mentioned in chat, Edge getting that level actually made Xarnax gain some time.
10, so that's 123. $136 for Ladab with 3 heal mores left. $152. Enzo. 17 for Xarnax.
Yeah, there it is. Let's get GG's in the chat for Ladab. Coming in with a time of 44:07. GG's. This exciting third, fourth place race is keeping me on the edge of my seat as well. Looks like we've got Edge with the slight lead.
Yeah, I'm just looking at magic points, and I can tell Edge with his 134, 135 at level 18, so I think Edge just because he was there for a little bit longer,
Yeah,
a little bit
looking
sooner.
that way.
GG's out for Edge, who has now obtained the light balls.
And Xarnax too. Oh wow.
What an ending.
Down to the wire. 45:13 and 45:15 are the official times. GG's
Wow.
to you both in the chat. 2 seconds difference.
What a race. Everybody's just, is that a retime for third and fourth?
Might just be. Yeah.
Maybe.
Look at that. It's less than 10 minutes. I can count the minutes between first and fourth on my fingers, and I'm very clumsy with power tools.
A minute and 8 seconds between second and fourth.
All right, so it looks like we've got Edge and Ladab as well joining us here. How was that for you both?
The
And
words
GG's.
"wow" is the only thing that comes to mind. That was something else.
That's my kind of seed. GG's Ladub.
I definitely have to say GG's to all three of my competitors. That was insane. Like I thought that it was going really well, and I wasn't sure. And then as soon as I found Hawkston got knocked out twice, I was like, this is going to be dicey.
Well, it's still a 45-minute run for you, Edge. It's not bad at all. And Xarnax is in as well. GG Xarnax.
GG.
I guess so, thank you.
45-minute seed, still fantastic.
Yeah, man. GG's, everybody.
Same to you, man.
Man. I have never been shy about my distaste for Stair Shuffle. And that certainly continues.
It's okay. We agree.
It definitely made for a good watch, though. It was edge of our seats at the end. They're within a couple seconds of each other.
I mean, and the dive itself, like, there were three of us really that could have found Dragon or like that final floor at any point.
Yeah, and actually, it was pointed out in the chat. I'm not sure who pointed it out here, but when Edge, when you gained that level right at the end, we were all wondering whether or not the level was gonna be the difference in time between you and Xarnax. Like it was that close. Yeah, because Xarnax, you wouldn't know it, but Edge gained a level right on the golem that was blocking the way to the Dragon Lord. Yeah.
I think I did as well, actually.
You
Oh, you did also. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Because if you look at Zarnax, he went in at 18.
That's right. That's right.
Ladab going in at 50.
And I had Gwaylin. I mean, I assume. Well, I don't know if anyone else got her.
I rescued her too. I did a pre Cantlin rescue, and I was like, you know what, just in case, because it just seems like we are way on the top of the map here. So it was definitely a we'll see.
See, I would have done it even like I did it before I saw Cantlin, and but even if I had the coordinates, I probably still would have done it, just because the golem in Hawksness was so far out of the way, but that was the best place to grind. And so knowing how much experience I had to the next level was really valuable.
Well, I know that Hawksness and there's a couple other spots that I found there's a couple of red dragons, so that was kind of very helpful.
Yeah. I mean, the golems, though, you could stop spell them, and then they breathed baby fire, so they didn't do a whole lot of damage, so you could park on that square for a while and kill quite a few of them before you had to refresh.
When DK was doing his grind, he wasn't even bothering with the flute half of the time. He was just swinging.
I mean, we had so much attack power from the get.
Now it works.
Why not?
Hi there, guys. Hey, GG's, everybody.
Same to you, man. You guys, wow.
Go, GG's.
I was wondering who found the armor first. I didn't go to the chat to check.
Edge found the armor.
I was like, eh?
Edge found the armor first.
Ah, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm glad that the coordinates went over that river, because I didn't see that bridge on the northeast and thought that was all blocked off. So imagine my surprise when I ran out of numbers and hit water.
Oh, I had that too. Went in there happy, and then, oh my god, look at that. But then I was also happy to find the other cavern, right, where the sword was.
Yeah, everything was pretty easily found, and you know, I had to dive twice for the armor because a blue dragon knocked me out first, and then a red dragon sent me right after that.
Anyone else had an awful start there? I had like 3 or 4 deaths in a row to breathing stuff on me right at the start of the seed. Like only at minute 3 did I get my first level up at all. How did it go for everybody?
That's what I was telling them before. That was me. I went south until it dead ended, got sniped by a DL2 Drone Lord, went north, got hit by the Scorpion, and then I went northeast and a Metal Scorpion hurt ward me. That was my first 3 enemies.
I do remember my start. I felt like I got a ton of encounters when I was trying to explore, but I didn't feel like when I wanted experience that I ever had a problem finding it.
Or a lack of gold, for that matter, either.
Oh, I picked the wrong chests at the start, so I didn't get a gold grind right off the bat. That would have helped a lot. That silver shield was not far away.
Yeah, I was right over there in coal, but I never even got the grind either. But I bought enough gold men. I was just like, you know what? These guys are going to keep coming at me and won't let me run. I'm just going to swing.
Yeah, I bought a few of them. Because, so in my mind, I made a huge mistake because I went to get the rainbow drop without ever finding the stones. I just completely forgot that I hadn't found them yet. And so I basically didn't do anything in caves at all. I skipped all of them. And then I was, in my head, I was like, okay, I know where everything is, I just need to go get the drop. And then I don't have the sword yet, so I was thinking I could gold grind for a flame sword at the end if I needed to. I was planning to finish getting my levels, exploring Charlock, and then if it was a short path to the Dragon Lord, then I would go grind, and if it was a long path, I'd get the levels I needed while I was exploring. But then, I was kind of, my meta was all with the flame sword in the back of my mind, and then when I realized I didn't have the stones, then that went out the window because I found the sword right before I found them.
I was sort of trusting at a lucky death necklace finding right to the pair. I was like, okay, either I find it or I grind it, but I'm not going back to those caverns to go seek anything else. And trusting is while I was training for the seed, I don't know, I never thought about gold too much. I always sort of trusted that we do find this stuff quite, because it's such a small map, right?
Yeah, so yeah, fun one to watch back.
No, it was
Especially
absolutely
us all being so similar. Where did DK get the big jump over the three of us?
DK was the first one to find the stones. And it was like maybe 5 minutes or so before anybody even came close to it. And DK also didn't do all the spelunking you guys did. Did not go searching through a bunch of caves.
And because of that, I think
that's
spent a lot more time grinding the spike tile there.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw way too many floors of the caves for what was actually required.
Anybody else feel that way?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like when I found the sword later, and then I went through all this stuff and look, then no chests there. Oh, well, maybe chests here, nothing. Like this was really. I always think like I'm losing time here, but I thought that I had found the armor pretty fast, so I was like confident. No, this is still gonna turn out well. Turns out we were all like very, very similar. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
no,
exciting to watch.
I think that the cave dives, it probably cost, but it was a little bit worth it in the end. I mean, yeah, we lost some time with some of those cave dives, but finding everything pretty quickly again, it's always nice to see when you're that early in a seed and week one with stair shuffle. Stair shuffle is always a pain, but it's still, for me, it's a little bit of fun. It makes you think. It makes you trace your steps of, okay, went this way. Oh, this circles around this way.
Well, especially with random chest locations. I mean, practice definitely pays off, just getting you familiar with where to go. Because with as quickly as you get shuffled to new floors, and you need to, like, even having maps available, like, you still need to figure out which floor you're on and figure out what you need to click on just to pull your map up.
You guys use maps?
Do head maps count?
I don't
Yes.
do overworld maps, but I do cave maps for sure.
I usually have a paper nearby. This time I didn't do anything. The only thing I wrote were the coordinates, and even that was like just to be sure. I look forward to the madness of week 2, because some colleagues of ours put there right in the seeds of the week and so on. Quite a few seeds of delight and torture for week 2, and many of us are trying them out, and they are all crazy and crazy fast. So this is going to be fun.
Well, there you go. We got something to look forward to. Is there anything you guys want to say about week 1 before we wrap things up here?
I'll just say thanks to everybody that put this restream together. Thanks especially to all the people in the background that were willing to wait a little bit to let Ladab get through his first races before this. Appreciate that very much.
Thanks for everybody exactly organizing, and for you guys for the patience with me there having that other tournament before. Thanks a lot.
Well, I mean, I didn't mind waiting because I want to be able to face all my competitors, and I get it that other people run a lot of different things. We don't all just run DWR, so great job. I mean, I play a little bit of Smash TV, not that great at it, but it was a really fun watch. And again, thanks to all the guys in the background here for putting all this on for us.
it's not a problem being flexible on time for sure, especially with I think only two of us are. I think DK and Edge are really the only ones on a schedule that's similar to each other. So just being able to find a time that worked for all four of us was an accomplishment in itself. And I'm glad we got to do it.
Well, thank you. Sorry, finish.
Yeah, I really was just going to trail off probably anyway.
Okay, and with that saying, we have the links for all of our runners here. So we have Edge, dk9146, Ladov, and Xarnax. Don't be afraid to hit that link and smash that follow button because they have been giving us some great entertainment for the past hour, and we thank them for that. And also, for our restreamer Flower Power 718, for my co-commentator Beef Supreme TV, the Trackers Beta Strep and Chiali 9, hit those links, hit those follow buttons as well. It costs you nothing, and all it does is make better communities for everybody. And I believe we are going to go to RPG Limit Break as our raid. So does anyone, Beef, do you have any final thoughts before we head out here today?
No, just thanks to the runners and thanks to the crew. Thanks to Chat for having such a good time with us today. And come on back at 8 o'clock for some Group 4 action with Silly Dabbit, RG365, Oog here, and the High Spirits. Should be another fun one.
Yeah, you get to come and see me lose.
Well, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you very much, and great job, everybody. Good luck on the rest of the tournament, the second round, etc., etc. Have a wonderful evening.